me tell you, it's so nice to know that we have women to look up to that have done such amazing things. So, of course, it's really, really amazing. And this morning, we are meeting another incredible woman that's showing us all about knitting. Now, in an age of high-tech and ready-made, old-fashioned knitting is making a comeback. Your grandma did it, or still does it, and it turns out so does the hotshot next door. We're talking to Roseanne Douglas from the Wool Boutique in Fish Hoek, and she's going to tell us about the re-emergence of knitting. Good morning, Roseanne. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Wow, I was so fascinated to hear that knitting is making a comeback. Tell us more about that.
Yes, well, it sort of died a death a little bit in the 80s, but in the last 6 years has made a huge resurgence. And what is nice, it's not just the little old grannies that are knitting, but it's the youngsters that are knitting as well.
Wow.
We have people coming into the shop all the time asking to be taught how to knit, or asking us to help them with their latest project. So it's really exciting to see what's happening. That is quite exciting.
I've got a bit of a confession to make, that the last time I did knitting was back in high school, and then back in varsity I decided to take on a little project where I knitted a scarf. That was a couple of years ago. I'm still knitting the same scarf. So that's just a secret.
Come to us and we'll show you how.
Wow, and of course there are a lot of celebrities that are now catching on to this trend.
Absolutely.
I know that Julia Roberts is doing it, Sarah Jessica Parker, and even Russell Crowe.
Yes, and so we have quite a few male customers coming into the shop as well.
See, it's not just a girl thing, it's a guy thing. Anybody can do it.
Absolutely.
But you've brought a few interesting items for us to look at today. Would you take us through what you've brought for us?
Okay, first of all, I brought 3 blankets just to show you the different things that you can do with wool. This blanket here.
Oh, perfect for winter.
It's very simple knitting. It's actually just garter stitch most of the way.
Yeah, this is mohair, right?
Some of it is mohair, and then there's some cotton in there, and there's a few other bits and pieces in there. So it's just to show you that you can put all sorts together.
Ooh, this is
and
great.
It makes quite a statement.
I love it, and it's warm as well. Okay, you don't mind me keeping this on, do you?
No, you can keep it on with pleasure.
That's lovely.
Then this one is a plain cotton blanket. But we use the same yarn throughout, but we've knitted different pictures into
patterns
here as very different patterns into each.
Oh, I remember these stitches here, hey? Gosh, these were toughies. Is this a more advanced kind of blanket to make?
Look, all knitting is knit and purl.
Yeah.
So that's your knit stitch.
Yeah.
Well, knit and purl stitch. This is your stocking stitch, but sometimes if you look on the other side, it's reversed.
Oh, gorgeous.
And then this here, you've got, again, knit and purl, knit and purl.
So that really is back, eh? Awesome.
Knitting is only knit and purl.
Knit and purl, wonderful. Let's look at some of the other things.
Okay.
Knit and purl. I'm keeping all these here for myself. Okay, cool.
Then we're going to talk about that blanket as well. That blanket has a number of different patterns in it, as well as plain patterns, but the idea behind this is that it's lots and lots of different wools, so it's quite colourful, and again, lots of different stitches that you can put together.
Wow. Awesome stuff. I absolutely love it. What do we have in terms of wearing, stuff that we can wear?
What I've done here is, this is a pair of fingerless gloves. I gave you one there that I'm working on at the moment. All this is 2 strips, and you basically put your hand through, sew it up down the side, and this is the knitting thereof. So it's just a straight panel.
We've run out of time, unfortunately. We are going to go through all of this stuff. Knitting is making a comeback. We've got lots more over the next couple of weeks to show you. Goodbye. It's been a lovely, lovely show. We'll see you again, same time, same place on Expresso Show. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.